Hey, what's up, Dave Polito? This is your friends, the boys. They're sending you this message to wish you a good recovery on your hip replacement surgery. I know how that is. I had to replace my elbow basically recently, and so I'm recovering from that, trying to get my arm straight. I don't know if it'll ever be the same. That's just what life is, I guess, huh? Your friends, the boys, they tell me you're an average dude that loves bird watching, and you'd go wild if I said right in the bingus. I don't know the context of that, but I think maybe like I don't know, like ooh, baby, have sex with me right in the bingus. Is that what it is? I don't know. Right in the bingus. There you go. And I wanted to do a twofer here. Twofer for me. Sorry if this feels like a rip-off. Maybe just stop the tape right now. But I had to make you this. But also, this money is going to pay for my fantasy football league, for my entry fee to that. And you see, this season, we're doing a thing called a vampire league. I don't know if you know anything about fantasy football. Maybe you're one of those guys that says sports ball, which if you are, stop. That sucks. Like, I don't care if you don't like sports, but don't call it sports ball. That's just fucking dumb. You just it's just boring. It's like the most boring thing to do. So if you say sports ball, stop it. If you play fantasy football, I would say keep watching. This is going to be interesting. So I have to make this video for my league, which is a vampire league. And the thing is, so I have to make a video because I had the lowest score in the league last week. The other thing is, so it's a vampire league, which means that there's one team that didn't get to draft when everyone else drafted, and so their team sucks. No pun intended. But then every time they beat another team, they get to take a player from that team. So I don't know. I just have horrible luck. I feel like I'm not bad at fantasy football, but I have the worst fucking luck with fantasy football. Like last week, I had the fourth highest score in the league, and I just happened to be playing the guy who had the highest score in the league. So, but that happens. That's fantasy football for you. This following week, not only was I playing the vampire, had the lowest score in the league, which I think the lowest score in the first 2 weeks was like 60, was something like abysmal. And this week I had like an 80, and that was the lowest score in the league, which is like 80 sucks. But like, lowest score, that kind of sucks. Again, not meaning to do a pun with the vampire thing. But then on top of that, I'm also playing the vampire. And the vampire, the first 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of the league, scored, I think, 50 and 60 points. This week he scored 110 points when I was playing him. His first like legit game. And, of course I lost to him at the lowest score. He got to take a player. If I lose again, like if I don't do this video, then I have to give him a player from my team that I pick, which will also kind of suck. I guess I would just give him the player that he traded Christian McCaffrey for. That would be a funny thing, because he essentially, like, he is giving me probably who he thinks is his worst player. And so if I were to just like not make this video, I could force him to give me his second worst player. But I'm not going to be a dick. I'm going to be weird and tell you about my fantasy football woes, about how I lost Christian McCaffrey because I lost the vampire because I just have shit luck. And I'm going to have it be part of this cameo. But then I'm also going to send this cameo to my fantasy football league. So Dave Polito, know that like there are, 10 to 12 people who are playing a weird fantasy football league who had to watch your cameo as part of their entertainment for the week, because they're just, I don't know. I don't even know why I play.